Well, there is always a special buzz on the opening day of any cup competition. The first and only time when all teams, regardless of stature, history, reputation, start from the same position. Everybody can have the same hopes, everybody the same dreams. This could be our year. We're going to do it again. It will be us at last. Those are the sorts of things we hear year on year. Hardly a surprise then that everybody is raring to go. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. Day one, and everybody eager to get off to a good start.
Yeah, and it's obvious, Peter, you don't want to be playing catch-up after the opening group game. So we can expect this to be highly competitive. 3 points here and the feel-good factor of eventual progression kicks in. It's a great foundation to tackle the rest of the group games.
Well, we're on the way. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Marco Verratti. He's got great vision and passing ability and seems to be able to dictate the play in midfield. He also tends to develop a really good understanding with the forwards and just kind of senses the runs that they'll make. And I'm intrigued to see how he performs today.
Up for a header! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. It's an untidy challenge, free kick given. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Good challenge, he just stood firm. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Fires from distance. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Di Maria certainly caught it well enough, but that was never really going to trouble the keeper.
And it's played forward. Either side yet able to find the net. Oh, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He's got away. Great leap! He will be livid with himself.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looks the harder thing to do.
Bernat. Neymar. Kimpembe. Marco Verratti. Di Maria. Marco Verratti. Tries a header! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Forward it goes. That's a foul. Free kick's been given. Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Neymar. And it's Di Maria. Over to the left. That's been won straight back. Too much on it and out of play. It's the whistle for half-time. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. Reflections on the first half?
Well, Peter, apart from the lack of goals, I really don't think there's much to criticise. That they've got to keep doing what they've been doing, and eventually they should find a way to the back of the net. Here's hoping for them.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. We are already promptly back underway.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
Di Maria. He's had a shot! It's in!
Well, this guy is just not your average footballer, alert and sharp. And while one or two others were still digesting the manager's half-time team talk, he's already delivering another lead. What a good play.
Oh, that always looked the likely outcome.
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he had so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due. And it was a brilliant set-up and finish.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worked a treat. It's always a good time to register and lay down an early marker in the second half. They clearly had exactly that in mind and have gone about their business with absolutely the right commitment.
Kehra. Neymar is on the end of some really unwanted attention.
Well, he's a source of potential.
The referee's awarded a free kick. That's a look and place it in. Tries to get it forward quickly. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Di Maria. Oh, well intercepted. Really alert to the danger. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. So here comes the substitution. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Driving on, he goes for goal!
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Neymar. Kurzawa. That's That is terrific skill. In for a header! Oh, and that should have been two.
Oh, and a real chance to pile on the pressure, and he'll be desperate to get another.
Supposed to switch the play. Paris Saint-Germain need to hold on for a few more moments. Has a pop! A real chance and a real let-off.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And it's Verratti. Draxler. Now it's one! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Pretty much the ideal start. A win on the first day and a platform on which to build. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Listen, ideally, any new campaign needs a start that puts 3 points on the board, and it's mission accomplished. Nothing too fancy was required, just a good solid team display for me.
It is one of the most eagerly awaited days on the footballing calendar. It's the day when teams turn up for work with a spring in their step. First time in this competition this season, a genuine sense of occasion, a bit of fanfare that goes with it. The mood is upbeat, laced with a dose of nerves, which must be expected. The team news is in, the teams themselves will be with us shortly. The atmosphere predictably wonderful. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. Day one, and everybody eager to get off to a good start.
Yeah, and it's obvious, Peter, you don't want to be playing catch-up after the opening group game. So we can expect this to be highly competitive. 3 points here and the feel-good factor of eventual progression kicks in. It's a great foundation to tackle the rest of the group games.
And we're underway. Battles to win it back. Ruben Diaz goes looking. Swung in towards the middle. Vertonghen. Played towards the front men. Difficult to choose between them early on. Not many chances yet.
No efforts on target is acceptable if levels of enthusiasm and energy are good, and they're not.
Oh, shooting chance! And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Andre Almeida. Benfica are playing with a pleasing width here.
Especially that front line.
Is it working for you?
It's not movement for the sake of it, and yes, it is working for me. There's a purpose to create space.
Has a pop! Gill, looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Gill. Wagner. Who can spark this game into life? Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Tries to get it forward quickly. The referee's awarded a free kick. The first half is done, and both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Yeah, and despite the scoreline, it's clear who the better side is when it comes to chances. If this is the trend that's going to continue, then There's only going to be one winner here, and I don't think it's going to take too much improvement for it to happen.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. So off we go once more.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce something a little more magical.
Hits one! Wagner. We've seen lots of the ball. Trying to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Real chance! He has done it! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs!
Benfica are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worth the treat.
Wagner opts to play it back. Has a goal! With another corner.
Corinthians showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Just has to be done.
Rafa Silva crosses.
Benfica are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Wagner. He's had a shot! Oh, should have been the equaliser.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Corinthians can make their change now with a break in play. Shoots! Pitsy. That's great strength on the ball. Just brushed off the ball there.
Benfica certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Goes for goal! It's off target and by quite a way. That's it. Well, it's not quite the end of the world, but it doesn't help. A defeat in the first game. Now they need to turn it round. It is one of the most eagerly awaited days on the footballing calendar. It's the day when teams turn up for work with a spring in their step. First time in this competition this season, a genuine sense of occasion, a bit of fanfare that goes with it. The mood is upbeat, laced with a dose of nerves, which must be expected. The team news is in, the teams themselves will be with us shortly. The atmosphere predictably wonderful. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue. Quite a sight to behold. The imperative for everyone, 3 points on opening day.
Yes, and that's very apparent, Peter. Competition football is a different beast entirely, and you have to be prepared to dig deep to prevent everything going south very quickly. So this could be a tentative standoff in weighing each other up. I hope we'll see more probing than possession.
So it's down to business here. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas.
Money! That was mighty close.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Oh, great big chance! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Mane brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Well positioned to make that interception. Tries to get it forward quickly. Goalkeeper's ball. Van Dijk. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Liverpool are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. Wijnaldum. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Across the field it goes. Wijnaldum. Out to the left it goes. Cleared without complication. Liverpool get it back again. To the keeper and try something new. Robertson. Wijnaldum. Fabinho. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Not long till half-time, and it is still goalless. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He's having a go. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Alexander-Arnold. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Gomez drives it forward. Fabinho. Wijnaldum. Fabinho. Now it's Roberto Firmino. And the half-time whistle goes. So now the team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, apart from the lack of goals, I really don't think there's much to criticise. I think they've got to keep doing what they've been doing, and eventually they should find a way to the back of the net. Here's hoping for them.
Chance! And a second time! That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now. Van Dijk. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Alexander-Arnold. Gomez. Oxlade-Chamberlain. It's being played forward. The referee's awarded a free kick. Robertson switches it towards the other side. Fabinho. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Look, stopping him is imperative. It may not eliminate trouble, but it'll reduce it.
That's one way of trying to make things happen. Little doubt, that is a foul. Liverpool have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Wijnaldum. And it's Matip. Mane. Oh, nice touch. It's broken loose. Gets good distance on it. Oh, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Oxlade-Chamberlain. It's Oxlade-Chamberlain! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. He's made sure that that won't get through. Matip. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Danger averted for now.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Wijnaldum gets it back.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
So here comes a substitution.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift. Well, both sides might have to settle for...
That's clear-cut. It's a free kick.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
That's found its target. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Liverpool claim 1 point on day one. It's a fair start. Your final thoughts, Jim? It is one of the most eagerly awaited days on the footballing calendar. It's the day when teams turn up for work with a spring in their step. First time in this competition this season, a genuine sense of occasion, a bit of fanfare that goes with it. The mood is upbeat, laced with a dose of nerves, which must be expected. The team news is in, the teams themselves will be with us shortly. The atmosphere predictably wonderful. So red and white, of course, the preeminent colours at Old Trafford, which is now officially the largest club football ground in England. Its capacity 75,000 and growing. Al Hilal looking for a fast start to get things done early here.
Yes, and that's very apparent, Peter. Competition football is a different beast entirely, and you have to be prepared to dig deep to prevent everything going south very quickly. So in weighing each other up, I hope we'll see more probing than possession.
So it's down to business here. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
I've got to go for the powerful Bafatimbi Gomes. He may not be an example of technical perfection, but his robust style helps him to get the job done by sheer force at times, and he'll plough through most defences.
Okay, interesting. Andre Carrillo drills one in, meets it first time! Goal! Al Hilal!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Al Hilal have an early lead. Good start. Shaw. Rashford. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes has been caught there. It's a foul. Quick run. Has a hit! It's a goal! Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second. Manchester United grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
And it's Igalo. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Halfway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. What an adventurous run from a defender. Looking for a decent ball in. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Rashford.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Maguire. The referee's awarded a free kick. Greenwood. Andre Carrillo. Oh, real danger here.
Al Hilal have been making some good inroads down the right. Andre Carrillo really is providing a very good outlet there, and his contributions, I think, are going to be key. Well, the defence have two choices: deal with the man or deal with the space.
And back to base. For a throw. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Loses it. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Ball through needs to be good here. This is promising. Rashford, can he find a finish? In with a header! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That was great pressure to force the initial error, Peter. It's the perfect example as to why this is a favourite tactic of a lot of teams these days.
Still a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1. Al Hilal get the second half started. Reported change to either side during the break. Andre Carrillo set up one goal so far. Plays it out to the flank. Massive leap! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Manchester United can defend those situations better by stopping the cross at its source.
Igalo! Bruno Fernandes is short. Rashford, towering header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Al Hilal can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Good idea, just poorly executed. Andre Carrillo. And the through ball is intercepted. Fred. Shaw. Bruno Fernandes. Rashford. And that's been won straight back. And it's Carrillo. Can't get the better of his opposite number. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Checks on the touchline, a change about to occur. So we have a double substitution going on here. Finds himself eased off the ball. Greenwood. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Igalo. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Bruno Fernandes! That is simply superb! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And the comeback is complete. Oh, that is a bit special. Manchester United go into the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Rashford looks to get on the end of this. And they've been caught out here. Out to the left it goes. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. Over to the left. Crunching tackle. He's been bundled over, that is a foul.
Manchester United probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
And it's Igalo. Deep into stoppage time. And the finish! It's wide, but only just.
Giovinco probably tried a bit too hard then. He should have relied on technique as opposed to power.
And that will be the final act. So the first game is lost, and there is ground to be made up. It is one of the most eagerly awaited days on the footballing calendar. It's the day when teams turn up for work with a spring in their step. First time in this competition this season, a genuine sense of occasion, a bit of fanfare that goes with it. The mood is upbeat, laced with a dose of nerves, which must be expected. The team news is in, the teams themselves will be with us shortly. The atmosphere predictably wonderful. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue, quite a sight to behold. So a strong start, essential for both teams here as they look to head towards the knockout stage.
Yeah, and it's obvious, Peter, you don't want to be playing catch-up after the opening group game. So we can expect this to be highly competitive. 3 points here and the feel-good factor of eventual progression kicks in. It's a great foundation to tackle the rest of the group games.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Shapes to shoot! Just off target.
Oh, and it's such a good effort, and maybe the target really should have been hit.
Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Boca Juniors just had to make the ball stick, but came up short.
Tries a shot! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
forward. What does he try from here? Has a pop! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Salvio.
Boca Juniors have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
That's a throw. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Towering header! No, he's got that completely wrong.
That was good defensive pressure to give him less manoeuvring room.
That's the end of that. It all started well enough. Salvio plays a clever pass. Zarate. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And here's Zarate. Plays it out wide. Zarate. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. It's easy to guess who'll be the happier manager right now.
Absolutely, Peter, and I think due to the strength of the opposition, they had to work on a defensive game plan and then do the difficult part in executing it, and so far, they've been exemplary.
He's gone for it! Zarate. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Now surely! And the half-time whistle goes. So another team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. Reflections on the first half?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and
shoots! It's in! The second half sparks straight into life!
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
And the finish! Clears it out of harm's way. Tevez. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Now it's Salvio. And here's the chance to counter. Still chasing the game, trailing by one.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks. The referee's awarded a free kick. Now then, what's happening here? He is already on a yellow. So here comes the substitution. Oh, real danger here. He gets past his man. Has a pop! And in it goes! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Yeah, that's brilliant from him. Such a calm finish. Just pick your spot, don't think about what the keeper's going to do, concentrate on what you have to do.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they're back on level terms, so the guessing game goes on. As to what will happen from here, I've no idea.
Tries to get it forward quickly. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Plays it out to the flank. Salvio spreads it towards the left. Cut out in the nick of time. Gets up to head it! Oh, should have put that away.
You get the feeling that whoever scores the next goal here will be the winners of this tie. They can't afford to waste chances like that, though.
Looking to win it with time against them. Cuts it out.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Back to the keeper and go again.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, shooting chance!
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Forward it goes. And time is up. Not ideal, but not the worst start at all. It's an opening day draw. Would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim? It is one of the most eagerly awaited days on the footballing calendar. It's the day when teams turn up for work with a spring in their step, First time in this competition this season, a genuine sense of occasion, a bit of fanfare that goes with it. The mood is upbeat, laced with a dose of nerves, which must be expected. The team news is in, the teams themselves will be with us shortly. The atmosphere predictably wonderful. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. Day one, and everybody eager to get off to a good start.
Yeah, and it's obvious, Peter, you don't want to be playing catch-up after the opening group game. So we can expect this to be highly competitive. 3 points here and the feel-good factor of eventual progression kicks in. It's a great foundation to tackle the rest of the group games.
So off we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Eden Hazard with the ball at his feet is one of the finest sights in world football, Peter. And I particularly enjoy the way he can glide away from his marker with just one touch. He's a lethal finisher, a very fine passer too. The kind of player the manager would be looking to build this team around, I'd imagine.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Sergio Ramos. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Madrid, with the majority of possession so far, it is still early. And it's played forward. And it's Hazard. He hits it! That was mighty close. Toivonen. It's come loose. Looks to thread it through. Tried to play it through.
Oh, Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
Toni Kroos. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Casemiro battles to win it back. Marcelo. Casemiro. Valverde. Needed a better pass there. It's gone out for a throw-in. Keeps everyone guessing. And it's Toni Kroos. Valverde. And here's Hazard. Gets good distance on it. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Forward it goes. Plays a clever pass. And it's got through. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him.
Great leap! Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
All the way back and they start again. And the first half is done, so neither team has broken through. That's certainly not for the want of trying. An interesting game up to now. That's still goals. So your views on the first half?
Well, Peter, apart from the lack of goals, I really don't think there's much to criticise. They've got to keep doing what they've been...
Up to meet it! Their attempt, that's the wrong outcome.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Robbie Cruz. Cruz. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Had too much on it. Valverde, 60 minutes played. Very few. Going for goal! Great effort, but no way through. Hazard. Dashing forward at pace. And it's Toivonen. And try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. Breaks on here, just brushed off the ball there. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Toivonen! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Valverde. Toni Kroos. Shapes to shoot. Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes work ultra sharp.
Kroos gets it back.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Vinicius Junior, nicely controlled. He's gone for it! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
And that has been cleared. Madrid don't have many options and time is running out. A really good feat.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a...
He's gone for it! Superb goal!
And you can't but admire that from a player from whom we expect to come to the fore at crucial moments. Doing it, however, is another matter, and his influence just grows and grows.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
There's going to be another change here. Madrid take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And that will be the final act. Madrid start as they wanted to start. All 3 points, the first 3 points, crucial. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, pressure can quickly build on you if a positive result isn't achieved in your opening group match. Instead, they can take great confidence now from a very good victory and look ahead with real belief.
So it wasn't a brilliant start to the competition, but there is certainly no cause to panic just yet. A place in the next stage is well within reach if, and it is a fairly big if, they can take all 3 points here to add to the solitary point they already had in the bag. There are, of course, so many permutations, combinations that the various potential outcomes of this game could lead to, but there is never any space for debate as to what the team should be going for. They know what they've got to do. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue. Quite a sight to behold. Truly a crunch game, a time for both sides to deliver.
Yeah, Peter, and the mood in the stadium very much suggests that now is the time to kick on and ensure that 3 points are added to their opening one. Not a time for holding back. They can instead make a statement here, telling the rest they're going to take control of the group.
And we're underway. Hoists it high. He's still going. Where to next? Sanchez drives it forward. That'll be a throw. And it's a corner. D'Ambrosio takes control of it and he's on the move. He could be... Lukaku! And it's a goal!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that. And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Shoots! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. And it's played forward. He came in hard, very hard. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Lukaku. Heads it! Goal! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. What a great header, got plenty on that.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Martinez plays it out to the flank. Brozovic. And the shot! That is absolutely glorious! A finish of true class! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight!
It's a keeper's nightmare, Peter. He just couldn't pick up on it until it was way too late, having so many bodies in front of him.
Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And that's been won straight back. Goalkeeper's ball. Brozovic. Alexis Sanchez. Sanchez goes looking. Martin. Chance! And more, and more, and more! And already they're looking to run away with it.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Hoists it forward. It's a loose ball. Referee has just said play on. I have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And it's half-time here. Well, that flew by. It was breathless stuff. It's been one-way traffic here after the first 45 minutes. A relentless barrage that looks set to continue.
Yeah, I think the first half performance that showed attack being the best form of defence. If they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return, and I'm not sure how long they can keep the intensity and the tempo up, but it certainly paid off so far.
We're already back underway here. Finds himself eased off the ball. And it's Brozovic. Lukaku. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. D'Ambrosio. Danger averted for now.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Chipped through. Played into space out wide. Alexis Sanchez. Well, the ball's come loose and he'll have a go.
Yeah, just thinking about the goalkeeper again, he really had to be at his best, didn't he?
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Alexis Sanchez. Alexis Sanchez. It's Alexis Sanchez! Alexis Sanchez. Brozovic. Shot at goal! It's in! A contest no more. It is nothing short of utter humiliation.
Well, I think we've gone past humiliation now. This could be doing some real psychological damage.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Played out to the right. And it's got through. Gets into some space. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. Lovely bit of skill there. Battles to win it back. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Martinez. Martinez! An absolute thunderbolt! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Well, surely that completes the demolition if it hadn't occurred already.
Yeah, and by the looks of it, there may be still more to come.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display. What a player.
There's going to be another change here.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition looked completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
And he's cut it out. Lukaku tried to play it through.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. More than and he has been fouled there. Cut out in the nick of time. Asamoah. Eriksson. And the referee brings it to a close. A demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. 1-1, drawn 1, 4 points from 6, and looking good. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, and a result that was true to form. A big team beating a not-so-big team, and a lesson dealt.